Beyond Saltmarsh is a game played by adults and recorded for an adult audience. Sometimes we use adult language and explore adult topics. Consider yourself warned. Hello! Hey everybody! Welcome to Beyond Saltmarsh. My name is Dave, your humble dungeon master. We're back here with the Superior Adventurers Guild another Wednesday night in Twitchland, and we are about to jump into what could be a crazy battle. It could be anything, really. It's going to be whatever these people make it. My friends, my good buddies. Hello, guys. How are ya?
Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you, fellas. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, and we'll jump into this game.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Andy. I'm playing Rhunar Deg, an 8th level human, multi-weapon wielding Battlemaster fighter and captain of the Good Buddy. And really looking forward to tonight's game in this gnoll hideout that we found.
I think Rhunar is kind of like an every weapon wielder.
Mm-hmm.
Quite
he likes to
possibly.
throw things. He likes to stab things.
He's good at what he does.
Hello, I'm Kirk. I'm playing Byron Hern, the rogue of the group, who's currently known as Dr. McGillen on this island of Cyberit. Last session, we encountered a rock and fought a bunch of gnolls. I don't know if any of you were there or not. And then we went on a journey through the woods to this gnoll hideout, where Byron is hoping and hoping and hoping that his good buddies allow him to do what he does best.
Oh, boy.
Fix people's feet?
Did I fix his foot?
No.
That didn't happen.
Stab someone in the eyeball?
Now we're talking.
More likely.
Through the other eyeball.
While being sneaky.
Oh, it's me. Hello.
Yes.
I believe so.
Hello, it's me, Chad. I play Tenoch Knucklebones, resident diviner wizard of the jungles. I'm here to walk silently and cast big spells, I guess, or less obvious spells, perhaps. I'm gonna tear out some throats. Okay, that got escalated quick.
Wow, here we go.
I mean, it's Gnolls, so maybe, I don't know. They're about your size, right? Hi, I'm Michael. I'm playing Theo, the resident Warlock, Hexblade, and Deck Wizard, who, even now that he no longer has disadvantage on stealth because of his armor, still can't manage to be fucking stealthy. It's kind of really impressive. And we're going to see how this goes. It may be Theo committing another war crime. We'll see.
Oh, I know what that's code for.
Oh, it's only a war crime if
you get
American. Caught. Yes, or you get
you
caught.
Get caught.
Anybody else, it doesn't matter.
Hey, we've got some announcements. Chad, why don't you start us off, sir?
Hello. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, this Twitch channel, we will be live with Midwinter Keening, the show. I'm the D&D DM, the D&D DM of. Wow.
Wow.
And where we're playing in the campaign setting of Svealand by Dream Realm Storytellers, who are, of course, also our wonderful sponsors who will allow you to win stuff. So come for the story, stay for the winning, but remember, the real victory is the friends that you joined who helped you kill the monsters.
Yeah, inspiring.
Yeah, thanks.
I like it. and a quote, a modified quote from Teddy Roosevelt. That's not bad. I like it.
Yep.
Hey, another important thing that we need to mention is that we have a sponsor for this stream, CZRPG. You can see their logo right there. down by Michael. Christian, friends, thanks for sponsoring this stream. We really appreciate it. It's been awesome to work with you guys, and we're really glad that you're still with us after however long it's been. And guess what? These guys at CZRPG publish all kinds of great content for 5th edition's Dungeons & Dragons, settings, adventures, map packs, player options, you name it. They've got it. Their motto is that they want to make DMs look good and save time, and they are doing it. They have some awesome stuff that they put out recently, and we're lucky because they have donated tonight a copy of one of their latest titles, The Withering of Rothsville, which is an 18-page PDF on the DM's Guild that's packed with everything you need to run a one-shot in the Domains of Dread. A full village gazetteer, an adventure, a new creature, which I believe is the Withered Vampire. Spoilers! A bunch of Rothville maps. This small hamlet is filthy with vampires, and you got to check it out. They're carrying some deadly plague. So, you like vampires? You like Ravenloft? Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft just came out. I mean, the stars are kind of aligning, guys. So go check this out. It's called The Withering of Rothsville. Right below Chad and Michael, at the bottom of the screen there, you can see a link. It'll be populated in the chat throughout the night. Go check it out. They've got a pretty awesome catalog. Now, the giveaway, if you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is type CZRPG. Kirk's going to show you how it's done right now into the chat. And at the end of the stream, we're going to select one lucky winner to be the winner of that, with the Withering of Rothsville. So that's pretty exciting. Check it out. Support independent content creators who are making stuff that we can play with. And it helps to support us as well. So thank you very much. CZRPG, you guys are awesome. Thanks, Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, if the stars are aligning, Azeroth is the gate.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's
Talking?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Let's dive into this game with a quick recap from the shenanigans that we experienced last week. In our last episode, the Deg Gang continued their battle against a Gnoll raiding party in the riverside village of Lambakaya. Tenoch was down, there was a flail-wielding Gnoll wreaking havoc on the battlefield, and an enormous raptor swooped in from above. Everyone had a chance to take an action before the rock did, mostly hiding. And with a very lucky roll of the dice, the rock snatched up the Gnoll with the flail and grabbed it with its huge talons and flew off out of sight. The remaining Gnolls fled towards the jungle as the rock kind of came around for another look, still gripping the slain Gnoll in its talons. But seeing nothing of interest to add to its meal, it flew off with its Gnoll enchilada. You know, the Gnoll enchilada? Anyways.
No enchilada?
Rhunar revived Tenoch with a healing potion. Byron's ape companion took out one of the fleeing Gnolls. The other one disappeared into the dense green sea of the Gloomhaven Glades. At that point, wounds were mended. The party met the locals. There was a small group of survivors in this hamlet. Their leader, Nimue, inspected the dead and had her name mispronounced many times. She began to prepare the slain family members for burial, and the party assisted with that effort. Rhunar and his team were offered food and shelter for their bravery in saving the last remaining inhabitants of the village, while Theo and Byron investigated the perimeter and discovered massive claw marks in the mud, potentially from their quarry, this aberration monster that they've been tracking since they've been in cyber, trying to get to the bottom of this Chrysos theory mystery. Everyone ate some snake stew, and information was shared around the fire. According to the locals, these Gnolls have been raiding the village for the past few weeks, and a human named Nash, who travels with the Gnolls, they indicated that they were likely pirates, that they had been seeking supplies as they were repairing a ship. And they also explained how members of the village had been taken as part of the supplies. Theo promised at that point that they would destroy the Gnolls the next day. In return for their valor, Nimue offered them each a necklace with a talisman on it that would provide them with some protection against the poisons that are apparently prevalent in the jungle. And as darkness covered the village, Tenoch sought guidance from Mother Tiger, evoking a vision of a massive tree towering high above the jungle canopy. At its base, among the thick buttressed roots, sat a woman beautiful and adorned with a headdress of stag antlers, birds nesting in her hair, colorful markings and tattoos on her face, and a living robe of plant life. She instructed Tenoch to find her and introduced herself as Adama, the great druid. Theo sought counsel of a different guide, his packed weapon Kalistani, and with the loss of Iran still weighing heavily on his mind, the discussion turned to destroying the demon who was responsible for Iran's departure, Aphis. Kalistani reassured our warlock that Aphis would pay, and that Aphis was merely one name on a long list of vengeance. The next morning, the party began tracking the Gnolls, just quickly discovering a well-used game trail, and using his hawk familiar, Tenoch was able to survey the jungle from high above and detected a raised clearing that had atop it a camp set up. There were 3 paths leading into camp from the north, the west, and the south. Fires were smoldering in the three fire pits, and a number of gnolls were milling about. As the day sort of grew long, the party hid in the woods, discussing what they would do next, how they would assault the camp. And my friends, that is where we left off last week. So with that in mind, it is the shadows are growing long. The night is looming, and there's activity ahead of you in the camp. You're probably, as the black-collared hawk flies, you're probably about 60 feet away from the main part of the camp. What, my friends, would you like to do?
Oh,
How late would you say it was, Dave?
It's not nighttime,
Like late
but
afternoon?
it is. Yeah, it's
Okay.
late afternoon. You know, the shadows are starting to grow
Okay.
long. The sun is lower
Yeah.
on the horizon, but not set.
But not like dusk yet, right?
Right.
It's
before
gonna
dusk.
move on.
Okay.
I believe when we last left, a certain member of the party was going to sneak a little bit closer to get actual player eyes on things.
hmm
I don't
Okay.
remember who that could possibly be, though.
I think
I
it was
mean-
Rhunar. Rhunar, he's
Not
really
right.
good at stealth.
I am pretty stealthy, just saying.
Challenge accepted.
You guys have to have
Right
stealth
now.
off. Whoever gets caught first is the
I won't
dead
win that.
person.
Aren't you the one who like stepped on branches and fell over?
Yeah, I had a bad roll.
mean-
I mean, I had a bad go of it that last time.
Depending on who you are, a bad roll means you're not stealthy.
I'm feeling good.
Um,
Okay. I think we should just be careful not to get too spread out again.
Yep, I was thinking.
We should stay together.
So I'm gonna be whispering all this, but like, I think I'll just sneak in, and what if I just start? If I see a guy by himself and I think I can get away with it, I'll just pull him off into the bushes and stab him to death, and then we'll just make our way into the camp slowly. And you'll see me doing this, and then just follow up behind, but stay like 20 feet back or so that they don't detect me or detect you.
Sure, why not?
And then thus detect me. Yeah?
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
I think we should. I just don't want you to get too separated from the rest of us. But
If I stay 20 feet away from you, you'll be able to be there and do some damage before they can do anything to me.
Look, he
So-
has his tricks. He will be fine.
yeah,
Yep, I got bears, I got baboons, I got apes. I will even occasionally pull out an axe beak.
all right. You ready to do this?
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
So at this point, I'll pull my hood up and I'll pull out my dagger because I'm going to want something close range, something easy to use close.
We're all 60 feet away. Should we all move up 30 feet and then Byron go the rest of the way?
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. So you guys
that-
want to get
does that make
within
sense?
30 feet of the camp? Is that what you're saying, Rhunar?
What do you guys think?
I
think
think we
far
should
away.
just do it. So yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you guys move up 30 feet And would you like to do so stealthily or just move at normal pace?
Oh yes, stealthily.
Stealthily.
Okay. Go ahead and roll some stealth checks, please.
Ah, damn it.
Now, if only we'd rolled them well.
Yeah. That's
Look,
great.
scroll up. That's what I rolled for my last stealth check.
At a 15, I'm proud of Theo.
Ay, ay, ay.
I think we're streaming. We might be live. Chad's got a new hat on. Things have happened. A lot has transpired. How's it look? Does it look like
I
we're
think
back
we're on.
Looks good so far. Looks good so far. Yep. People
All
are
right.
saying they see things.
Awesome. Well, folks, thanks for sticking around. We appreciate it. Major technical difficulties, but we're back on
No more
track here.
stuttering, too.
Yeah, that's good. The video
Hell
looks
yeah.
way better. Way better. Okay, so let's get back into the immersion of our game. The team has decided to make an advance towards the Gnoll camp, with Byron in the lead, guiding the team closer, and you wanted to get to about 30 feet from the camp's edge. Okay. And did we roll stealth checks? I don't remember. I think we did.
We
Yes.
did.
Yep. And
I
what did
rolled
we?
a 28.
Okay.
Theo got a 15.
I don't think Rhunar rolled yet.
Tenoch got a 17. And I don't have a roll for Rhunar. That's weird.
I do. He rolled 1.
Yeah. That
Uh,
one for a total of 6.
The truth hurts. The truth hurts. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, okay.
Look
So-
away.
You guys advance. I think I even rolled. I'm trying to remember what I did. Oh yeah. All right. So as you creep forward, Byron, you are in the lead. Tell me a little bit about
Yep.
how you're moving forward, what you're doing specifically as you get to a point to about 30 feet distance of the camp.
So Byron's basically hood up, shield out, dagger in hand, and he is every plant he's walking by, he's grabbing slowly. He's slowly moving it out of the way. He's stepping on soft leaves or between twigs. He's creeping as close as he can, as low as he can, as quietly as he can.
Okay. All right. You make your way and you have no problem. But right behind you, you hear snap a twig as Rhunar steps on a twig and it snaps. You all stop momentarily. And you, at that point, let's see, passive perceptions. Rhunar, you look up, eyes wide, like, oh shit. And Byron, you look forward and you see movement. And you see.
I'll do
Yep.
like 4 hand signals. And then I'll point down and I'll just duck.
Right? We go flat.
Yep. Duck and cover, Terrence.
Okay. Just right on the trail, duck and cover.
I mean, weren't we off the trail
We were
already?
off the trail, I thought.
Yeah.
I think we moved off the trail last
We had
session.
moved. We had in fact moved off the trail.
So you guys are
Yep.
in the woods, slightly off the trail by about how many feet? Because that will, it is thick. It's a very thick
moving very
forest in
slow.
here.
Maybe 10 feet tops.
Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let me grab your tokens here. Dan Various is picking up the rear.
Ooh, we got a map for that.
There's a map for that.
Oh my god.
I got a map for that. We're in the jungle, yo. I got a map for that. We're in the desert, yo.
We're in
I
the
got a
jungle,
map for that.
baby. You're gonna die. Oh, maybe not. All right. So, can you see said map?
Yes.
All right. So you
Yep.
are up in the upper left-hand corner, hiding. You've just made some stealth checks, and there is movement coming in your direction.
No, I'm not seeing everything. It's just what we can see.
That's just what you can see from that location
Oh,
currently.
from the fires.
Well, it's not quite super dark yet, but that's your visual extent for the moment as you're in the
Okay.
woods.
I can't see anything around me. But
that might
30
actually,
feet down, I got it.
And that might be a little generous as well. So, being able to see the camp from where you are is probably not super possible. But you can see the trail and you can see movement.
So if I can see movement, I'm assuming, can I hear movement too?
Roll a perception check. Ooh.
20?
Yes, you can. You can hear and see. So you see a couple of things from your location. You see a gnoll on the trail walking in your direction, looking on alert, holding out a, let me remember what they have. I think they have short swords. I had all this stuff up before we crashed. A spear. Carrying a spear. You also hear to the northeast of your location movement in the trees. Probably, you guess with that perception roll, you would guess that they are about 20 feet to your east. You also hear something to the south across the trail, on the other side of the trail. You hear kind of like a, and all of that kind of happened right after the branch snapped under Rhunnar's foot.
Okay.
Which way is the trail?
It's just south of where you are.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna stay super low, and I'm gonna look back at everyone else, and I'm gonna just do the zip it, the signal, and just stay as quiet as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna dig into the underbrush
The
slowly.
face to you transmits the idea clearly that I wasn't fucking talking. What are you talking about?
I never said anything, man. What did I say? As you do that, you also see two additional gnolls step out of the brush nearby, and they kind of converge on the area nearby where you are, and they are looking.
Where are they?
Can you not see?
I can't see shit. Yeah, I haven't been able to see shit the whole
around
time.
me.
That's why I asked. Yeah, all I can see is the campfire.
Yeah, we only see like 20 feet around each campfire.
Yeah, I'll draw where we can see.
No, you don't need to do that.
I'll draw.
I don't need to see that.
It would have been bad.
I don't need that.
Actually, I think I drew something, and I don't know if it's even visible.
No obscenities on the screen, please. There we go. Hey, quick that. Byron, delete your line.
Okay.
I'm trying.
You can. There you go.
Thank you.
You're embarrassing us in front of the queen.
Yeah. It's all good. You guys cannot see any of that stuff that's up on the hill from where you are. I didn't realize, Chad, that you couldn't see anything. So, all right. So now we're good. You can see the general vicinity of your location relative to the trail. What was your perception check? Did anybody else roll perception? It was just Byron.
Just Byron.
The rest of you, as he kind of points it out, you can start to see figures as they're moving down the trail. And they look to be converging, and you hear them sort of barking at each other, communicating in some way.
I'm just gonna ready an action. If they detect me, the one that detects me will get a dagger in the throat, and then I'll just lower them to the ground.
If I look up, I want to. Let me tell you what I would like to do, and
Yes, please.
so I want to attempt. I want to try to use the spell catapult.
Okay.
Right, which is just a somatic component, so not a verbal component, which has a range of 60 feet. And I want to try to maybe like flip over onto my back so I can kind of look up, and I want to see if I can find something maybe across the trail from us, like up in a tree or even on the ground that I can catapult somewhere like into the forest or whatever to try to maybe distract them in that direction.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I would like to do that. I don't know if you like it. I'll make a perception roll to see if I can find something, because
It's not
I
hard.
feel like
it's not hard to
yeah.
find something like that. There are branches
Okay.
and rocks all over the place, so that's not difficult. You can certainly do that. What I would like you to roll is a deception check.
Sure, no worries. I can do that. Deception. I'm so good at this. I'm going to use my advantage.
Smart. I like it.
Nice.
That I think someone named Kirk Skibob gave me. I don't know who
Who's
that
that?
is. I don't know.
Loser.
14.
All right. And about where are you throwing this item?
Like if I can, like this kind of like if I can find something at least as far as like this big tree
Mm-hmm.
that we can see here where I'm kind of pinging,
Mm-hmm.
and like anywhere, have it move anywhere in the direction to the south of
Okay.
there. Like I'm happy with.
What's the range on catapult? Isn't it like a couple 100 feet? 120 feet, maybe?
Yeah, let me look
60
at it
feet.
again. So yeah, so the range is 60 feet. So choose an object weighing 1 to 5 pounds. The object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction you
Whoa, 90.
choose.
Nice.
Yeah, well, that's how far it'll throw, but I can target any object within 60 feet.
Okay. So yeah, you pitch it to the south, basically.
Yeah.
Past
Yep.
that tree by 30, 40 feet, maybe, or roughly, or less,
Yeah.
depending on what
Probably.
you want.
On what? Well, yeah, it probably hits something, I'm sure.
It's pretty thick in there, but yeah, you're able to
Yeah.
do it. And let's see, let me just do an insight check real quick. Yeah, you beat them. They and they start to move in that direction. 2 of them do,
Fuck
anyways.
yeah.
After that happens, just in case, Theo just kind of waves his hand, and there's a little bit of dull blue light on the ground for a second, and then using minor illusion, there's a bush in front of him. Just a 5-foot tall bush.
Nice.
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 When in doubt, create your own cover. I like
That's
it.
Create
right.
your own bush.
Duck
Yeah.
and cover, Terrence. Duck and cover.
So you watch Byron specifically. You have a really good sight line, and you can see as the sentry gnoll makes his way back. There we go. I love
Hell
the built-in delay for suspense feature that Roll20 has. It's awesome. So the gnolls make their way into the underbrush to the south, and you hear a from that direction. And you watch as the sentry gnoll goes back to his post up near the pathway that leads up to the I guess promontory or raised area that this camp is set upon.
Nice. I would like to telepathically communicate with Byron. Let's move.
All right. As soon as he says that, I'm gonna start moving to the east slowly,
Okay.
staying about 10 feet off the path.
Okay.
All
Rolls.
obviously stealthily.
Yep. Roll a stealth check for me.
20.
That's pretty good. You feel like you're very quiet as you're walking through the woods. Much quieter
Cool.
than Rhunar.
Who
I'm staying right here.
claimed to be really good at stealth earlier, if I remember correctly.
I'm +5 to stealth.
So I'll move to about here if
Okay.
if you let me.
Yep, sure.
And I'll stop and I'll listen and I'll wait and then I'll attempt to signal them to move forward a little bit, but not very far.
Okay.
Like I'll
Do
be
we
like,
wanna
I'll be
try to
like,
move again?
well, maybe I won't signal them actually. Maybe I'll just stop here for a second, and just wait and listen.
All right, roll another perception check for me, Byron. The rest of you, are you just hanging back? Is there anything that you're doing?
I would probably communicate to my friends also telepathically that we should, if we're going to stay here, we should spread out a bit and not be so bunched up, but that some of us should move.
He just kind of points up, like a hand appears from out of the bush and points down, and then just kind of a.
All right, I will move around Theo. Or what? Theo's in the back. I will move around Rhunar,
Okay.
and I will try to move stealthily as well.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me.
Yeah, 15.
Nice, nice. Yeah, go
I
ahead
feel
and
like
you can move to about 30 feet or so.
Yeah. I will move there.
All right. Byron, your perception check. You wait, you listen. You don't hear anything moving in your general vicinity behind you, except for you do hear Tenoch a little bit coming up, or you hear somebody coming up behind you. And you do see from your position, you have a pretty good sight line on this sentry right here. And let me do this.
The one straight south of me.
Yep, the one that's up on by the tent there.
Cool.
Ooh, and you hear motion from the east as well. I just rolled a natural one
Okay.
on a stealth check.
Cool. I hear motion.
Yep.
Okay. Oh man, I want to do it. I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it.
I'm gonna sneak 5, 10, 15, 20 feet as quietly as possible. I'm gonna try and reach out.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna try and reach out and shove my fist down the gnoll's mouth. And as I'm doing that,
Oh,
I'm going to put my dagger in its throat, right up the stomach, right up the throat here.
okay.
I'm gonna try and pull it into the bushes with me behind the tent.
All right, roll a stealth check for me to make your way up behind this gnoll.
Okay.
Are you making the okay sign in its mouth and then trying to thread your dagger through your hands?
No. I'm just trying to make sure it can't call out to anybody,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm making it quiet. I'm trying to make 30 on stealth.
I rolled a 14 perception check. So you sneak up that little rock ledge, climbing up like right in this area here. There's almost like some stone steps that lead you right up to the tent. You kind of duck behind the tent and wait for the perfect moment, and you walk up behind it. And I will say that your attack will have advantage. So go ahead and roll to hit this guy. That's a lot of dice. A lot of dice. Oh, wow.
I'm
Okay.
19,
26.
so 26 to do 26 damage. No, wait, 24 damage.
24 damage. Okay. Well, you grab him and you cup your fist into his mouth and slide your dagger into the back, and you just feel this wet, warm blood start to flow as you hit a vital organ, and you watch it, or you feel the body just go limp in your arms, and you've kind of got him
Nice.
held in your arms.
I'll just take 2 steps back into the woods and just slowly lay him down next to the tent, behind the tent, quietly, and just...
This was my favorite level in Modern Warfare.
Exactly. All right.
Rogue ops.
You have accomplished that your attack and killed this guy, taking out the sentry.
I want to place my camera drone.
UAV, man. Everybody should have one. Actually, you have a UAV. You have the Hawk.
I do. I do.
Yeah, we have
really
the Hawk.
do.
I was thinking the same thing.
Mhm.
So at this
UAB,
point, if that works...
unmanned aerial bird.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna stay super quiet. I'm gonna just listen to see if anyone heard that, and just try and stay stealthy again. And I don't know if Tenoch's mind talking works both ways. Can I whisper to him? I can't. I
Sure.
can't.
You
can't.
can
Have
whisper.
you
He won't
try?
hear it. He won't hear it, but you can whisper.
You know, I'm gonna do that because that's what Byron would do.
Yeah.
Byron's gonna whisper back at the bushes and be like, "One down," and then he heard someone to the east, so he's gonna slowly move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet using these structures for cover.
Okay,
And he's gonna see if
roll
he can see this guy.
Yep, roll another stealth check for me.
$22.
As you come around the side of this little hut, this little tent covered in a thatched roof, you can see that there is another sentry right here with his back to you.
Okay.
And you also hear movement, but don't see anything yet over here from the original location that you heard movement.
I'll move back to where I was.
Okay. As you start to retreat back into the jungle there to get cover, you notice this gnoll walk in from the north trail and appear sort of on the edge of the clearing. And there's a conversation between these two gnolls as they're kind of barking at each other and yipping a little bit. Let's turn back to the rest of the group. What are you guys doing at this point? Byron has been gone for a couple of minutes now. Tenoch, you are sort of midway between the main group and where Byron is located, but you can't really see Byron from that location.
I might try to get another look-see through my black-collared hawk.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little bird's eye view, as they say.
Okay. As you send your hawk up, let's get a perception check for the black-collared hawk.
Let me get... Let me pull it up real quick. View. Come on, D&D Beyond. Show me my bird. Where my bird at?
Kirk, this kind of
Perception
harkens back to the Dralian estate
I was thinking the
infiltration.
same thing. I was thinking the same thing.
Getting real
I
roguey.
live for this.
Yeah.
18.
Okay. 18 perception check. Let's do this just to give me an idea. 17 and all right. Roll a d6 for me, please, Tenoch. All right, so the hawk is up in the air, and a couple of things. First off, there are 6 gnolls visible inside the encampment or on the edges of it. They are located throughout, but mostly on the eastern edge, and there's 1 sentry to the south that you can see. So you can see all of the gnolls that are visible on the battle map right now. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit so other folks can see. There we go. And there's something else that you see that causes you a little bit more concern. You look back, the hawk looks back by that large tree stump, and hidden within the roots is some sort of furry, armored creature that just seems to be laying, almost like some sort of a large canid.
Armored.
When I say large,
furry.
I say large.
It's like Harry and the Hendersons, but in
Like
full plate.
in this area. It's not in plate armor. It just appears to have some sort of like armoring, not necessarily like man-made or gnoll-made armor, just sort of like natural spikes.
Okay.
It's kind of spiky looking, but that's about what you get from right in that area.
I will communicate that to Rhunar and Theo. I'll say, that's an actual tree stump? That's not a tree specifically?
It's a large broken tree. So right now, all it really is the stump.
Okay.
Yep.
And this thing's kind of under a bit of it.
It's very camouflaged in, but it rolled a terrible stealth check when I wanted to compare it to the perception check that your hawk rolled.
Okay.
So it must have been shifting maybe as it was resting. Maybe it got up and kind of shook and then laid back down. But it's kind of tucked in there with the roots of this tree.
I will say there's the large armored beast in the roots of that large tree stump across the path.
In reaction to this, it gets very cold around that illusory bush as Theo, from his hiding spot, casts Armor of Agathis on himself.
The bush is now covered in snow.
Yeah, it wilts a little bit. He changes the illusion just to be a little bit more realistic. All right, sweet. Anything else from Tenoch or the rest of the group that are hanging back? Theo, Danvarius isn't really taking a whole lot of initiative. He's sort of waiting to see what you guys do.
So these trees that we're amongst, they're like good trees, like
they're tall trees. Some of them are like maybe 12 to 15 feet. That's sort of like the understory canopy. And then the overstory canopy is like maybe another 5 to 10 feet above that. Broad-leafed, like almost like palm trees, if you will.
So there's a ways up before we get to like if a person was to climb a tree, there's a ways before you get to canopy.
Yeah. You'd be climbing probably 20, 25 feet maybe.
Okay. Yeah. I might try to quietly move forward just 5 feet. Kind of towards the base to this tree.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me.
I can do that. Where is my... Oh, there it is. Boop, boop, stealth. Yes. I have sprung the trap.
Oops, wrong roll. Okay. Tenoch, you can't see this happening from where you are. Is your hawk still up in the air? Did it come back to you? Is it circling? What is it doing?
It's probably found I would had it kind of be out of the way, like get a view and then send it away, so it's not like obviously like, oh, there's a fucking hawk that keeps flying around.
Okay.
That seems weird.
Right. So it's perched, kind of, but with a view of the area. As you sort of get into position behind the tree, you brush past a branch that slaps back and makes a noise, and you hear this from across the path. And I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Oh no, I've killed us all.
No.
Oh, come
Here
on.
I go murdering
initiative.
again.
Here I go again. Oh wow, who rolled that?
I rolled it.
Byron.
I get advantage, so
Oh, okay, good.
thank goodness. I got 3 of my favorite skills are all advantage. So.
Okay, hold on a sec.
Stealth, initiative, and
Perception.
I think it's time to beat Byron up and take some of his magic items so we get some.
Well, 2 of those are from a single item.
that's
I
one
want
magic
that
item. Yeah.
Still, we beat him up and take it.
No, I would
I
never.
don't like
do
that.
to you
I don't
guys.
like that token, Dave. That thing looks mean.
Oh,
It has spikes
shit.
on its back.
I just rolled.
It's a
nice-
ridgeback.
It is a ridgeback.
They're such nice dogs, though.
They're loyal. That's for sure. Let's see.
A
Rhunar with a
bunch of
big
gnolls.
22, huh?
Mhm.
Nice.
It's about time you roll something
I
good.
know, right?
Ouch. Tough crowd, huh?
I know.
Says the guy who rolled 9.
Yeah, right. Okay, so let's see. Just make sure. Okay. Rhunar. It's kind of interesting because you don't really you don't have a hawk eyes in the air, so you don't really see what the hawk sees. You don't see what Tenoch sees in his mind from the hawk. So it's a little tricky. You don't really know what's happening. But you are first in the initiative nonetheless. So what would you like to do? It's kind of one of those weird situations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I don't want to blow the stealth, but I feel like this is about to go bazinga anyway. So I'm going to move. I will move up to try to get closer to Tenoch.
Okay.
Do I have to roll stealth for that? Would that be an action? That's just movement, right?
You can move. You'll be able to move half speed because it is difficult terrain. And if you want to use your action as movement, you can do that. But no, just the stealthing itself is not an action. It's just a different type of movement. So roll a stealth check, and then you could move half of half speed, really. So you can move 10 feet.
Oh. Okay.
If you're moving stealthily.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm going to try to move up. So roll a stealth.
Yes, sir. A lot of measuring happening right now. There's some ranged attacks being planned.
But like to this guy, it's 50 feet.
17.
But to this guy who's visually further away, it's 45 feet.
Because that's going by individual blocks.
Okay,
What,
so I
17?
stealthed up.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I have eyes on this creature yet? Would I have noticed that?
I did
Well-
tell you he was there.
Yes,
Oh,
you
you
know the
did?
area. So roll a perception check. You know the general area from what Tenoch told you, but you haven't seen it yet. So if you roll a perception check, we'll be able to figure that out.
50.
Yes, you move forward and you kind of hunker down and you look through the trees and try to get a view, and you see this creature move through the forest towards you, and it kind of looks like this. It is a large, hairy, canid-like creature with
What?
a long, almost like a scorpion stinger tail on it. And it's
What is
just
it
kind
with
of
you
it's
and
kind of
putting
prowling
scorpion
forward.
tails on things.
I have a thing for scorpions. I miss them
Like
dearly.
I'm gonna put a scorpion tail on an owl bear. Like
But it hasn't seen us yet, right? It's just walking.
It is walking, but roll. You know what? Roll a nature check as well. A lot of checks for this turn, but
Yeah,
go ahead.
sorry.
That's all right.
Nature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was
Oh.
almost a 20.
Hard to say. You don't know much about this type of creature, but it is slowly, like, it's not moving because it's not its turn yet, but it has been moving, and it's kind of like in mid-step as you're taking your turn, coming in your
All right,
direction.
I'll
Look,
ready
crayons.
a bow attack, and
Okay.
if I notice it like spring at one of us, I'm gonna fire off a shot.
Okay.
So I'm just
Sounds
gonna
good.
ready an attack with my bow.
Okay. That brings us to the Gnolls, and they are going to start to. You watch as. You start to see there's some action, Byron, that you can see. The others can't see it, but a couple of Gnolls are going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oops. Right there. And they are both carrying spears. And they look as though they're ready, and they're peering around looking for you. Let's go ahead and just give them a perception check.
Pew pew perception.
Okay. They don't seem to react to your presence, Byron, but they are walking in the direction
Nice.
of your friends.
All right.
And let's see. There is also one of them kind of barks out, and you kind of see from really, Byron, you're the only person that has eyes on what's going on up here. But another gnoll comes out of a tent here and moves up towards his friend up here, taking a position on the northern trail. That brings us to Theo.
Theo is having other thoughts, but none of them are working out right now. So instead, from behind the cover of his gnoll blind, his hands kind of come up, kind of just wiggles his fingers a bit and makes a gesture, and a mage hand appears because, I have mage hand. The mage hand appears right here, actually.
Okay.
Now we'll make it right here so you can see it on the road. So mage hand just kind of appears, a ghostly hand near the ground, which picks up a stick and beats the stick on the trunk of the tree next to it.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna
Just
tickle
makes
its
noise.
undercarriage.
Yep. Just like a whap, 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 whap.
Nice.
Okay. And what? Just tell me so that I know what's the intent. Is it like a distraction type of thing for the beast?
It's a just
Yeah.
try and focus their on that location instead of where anybody actually is.
Just because it'll be interesting. Roll up deception check for me.
Nice.
19.
All right.
Yeah, charisma casters.
I like that. All right, sir. Anything else from Theo?
He is going to stay behind his gnoll blind.
Okay. We're going gnoll hunting. You know who's not in the initiative order is Dan Virius.
That's
Let's get
right.
him in there.
Open
the heck,
hunting
man?
gnolls. Stay behind your blind until the last
Crocky.
minute. And then throw
It goes
explosives.
last anyways.
Yeah.
the
If you
bottom
take your
blade.
hand and put it right up to Nell's butt, it really surprises it.
That'll really piss it off.
That'll really piss it off.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Byron. Oh, Byron, go ahead.
All right. So it doesn't look like anything's detected me yet, but I know that there's one guy here, and I see these two guys moving towards my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Byron's gonna flip his dagger in his hand, so he's holding the blade. He's gonna take one step deeper into the woods, and he's gonna whip his dagger at the one in the back, hopefully hitting it in the face.
Okay.
And then he's gonna, and then depending on this throw, he's gonna make a decision about the rest of his movement.
Okay. So you move 5
I'm gonna-
feet.
Yep. So I'm gonna move 5. I've moved 5 feet already back further into the woods,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and whip a dagger as a stealth attack at this guy right here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I'm gonna use the advantage that Tenoch gave me, that Chad gave me.
Okay.
Tenoch advantage is a lot different.
It is.
Yeah, you
I got a
drop
nat
him.
20.
Yeah, you. Yeah, you drop
He's
him. He's dead. He drops to the ground.
Killing shot strikes again.
And then I'm going to attempt to stay hidden and move 5-10 more feet and duck behind the ridge on the right here,
Okay, roll a stealth check
so that no one
to
sees me.
follow that up.
13.
Okay.
Impressive double threes.
They hit each other.
God, that was quite a throw. Wow.
So here's what happens: is that Gnoll drops to the ground, and the one in front of him turns around and starts barking. As that happens, this beast it moves up, looks at the mage hand and the stick, confused, looking over at the Gnoll that's barking, and it growls at him. And for the moment is confused by the stick banging and is going to spend its turn thinking about what the hell it's going to do. So that brings us to Tenoch.
Nice.
Theo uses existential
Nice.
crisis. It's super effective.
The beast didn't have the highest insight roll. Let's put it that way.
No. Oh boy. I think I am. Tenoch is going to attempt to. I forgot I could have used my halfling luck on that natural one I rolled. I am going to. I'm gonna move and try to stealth and try to find a little bit better position.
Okay.
As my action is what I would like to do. So please allow me to roll stealth and not jack it up. Come on, boys. That's what I'm
pretty
talking
good.
about.
That's pretty good.
That's what I'm talking about. So I can move half of half.
Yes, if you're stealthing, it would be so. We'll just say 10 feet.
10 feet out of a fucking half lane. 5'10".
Okay.
And hopefully I'm in a better hidden and a better position. And is stealthing hiding my action then?
If you want to hide, is that what you said? You were hiding. It would be an action. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I want to try to like get a better position because I know
Sure.
I felt a little exposed last time. mechanically and otherwise. Now
Okay.
that beast is moving.
So yeah,
yeah.
that stealth roll covers your movement and the hide.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Dan Virius, Theo, you look over momentarily as he knocks an arrow, and he kind of he doesn't aim at the beast, but he's sort of getting ready to, and he's going to ready an action to fire as well. When something happens, let's put it that way. That brings us to the top of the order, Rhunar.
Okay. Seeing the beast distracted, I'm going to take a shot at this gnoll with my bow.
Let's do this. Before you take your turn, let's take a quick break. Let's take a quick bio break, and then we'll come back and you can roll your shots. Shots fired. All right.
Shots.
Yay.
Shots.
All right.
Hey, remember, before we leave, you viewers out there, remember, type in CZRPG into the chat. You'll be entered to win a really cool product from CZRPG about...
It is called the Withering of Rothsville. It is a really cool Ravenloft supplement that is a one-shot adventure with everything you need to run a really creepy, just a filthy, filthy town filled with withered vampires.
Skulls.
It's crazy.
You're
really cool.
collecting wither skulls to beat the Ender Dragon in Ravenloft.
What are we thinking? 840?
All right. Yeah, we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10.
Right.
Cool.
All right.
Yes.
You'd use it for Dan Various if he actually pulled his sword.
That's true. I could use it for the NPCs too. Hey, everybody, we're back. We were just having a little side discussion on cheering, and someone named Kywimsey. Is that a callback to Whimsy the cleric?
No,
I
no.
hope so.
Kai Whimsy was a minor character from Deep Space Nine. He was a part of the Bajoran religious group. He was a Kai. I'll keep going. Please stop me.
Was he really?
Stop you right now. Kirk, did you know that when you picked that username?
Well, now I got to change it. Great.
Yeah, to Miles O'Brien, the greatest character in literary history.
Damn right.
All right. So, gentlemen, friends, good buddies, we are back on the battlefield. Rhunar, it is your turn, sir. You have indicated that you're going to let them fly.
Yeah.
Where are you flinging arrows?
I'm gonna shoot this this guy right there.
Okay,
I'm gonna try to take out that sentry.
got it.
Bow shot. I'm gonna use. Well, I have an advantage from the last game.
Great,
that
use
I
it.
haven't used yet.
That's
And
what
I
they're
will
there for.
Try taking a longbow shot with sharpshooter.
Nice.
Okay.
Do it. Do it right now.
I'm going. Let's see. That would
So,
be a
14.
14 to hit.
Okay.
Does that hit?
It does. It hits. For a total of 22 damage.
22. Yeah.
Yep. You aim your shot expertly and you loose the arrow and it flies through the branches that are concealing you and smacks right into his face. And he just falls backwards, dead, into the dirt. Wow. Nice shot.
Fucking Hawkeye over here.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Hawkeye.
Hawkeye Deg. Anything else?
Perceive. Would I be able to see any of the other guys on, like, in this direction?
Yeah,
Would
you
I be
could
able to see that far?
roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Oh, let me turn off advantage. Ooh, 7.
No, you're not able
Can't
to
perceive.
get aim on them.
There's just a big leaf in the way.
Mm-hmm. And there's a little bit of a rise and sort of a crest on this hill as well that sort of makes it difficult to see this fella back in this area.
Can I hold my extra attack?
No,
No.
you've
Okay.
already taken your action.
Okay, so I'm just gonna call it.
Shoot the beast.
Shoot the beast. You want to? All right, let's set this thing off. Let's set this thing off.
You hear Tenoch
I hear-
speaking
I hear
telepathically.
Tickling the back of my brain. Okay,
Yep. That's
Whatever.
exactly what happens.
let's do this. I'm gonna go for another sharpshooter shot on the beast.
The Ghostwise tickler.
Spectacular sharpshooter shot.
Yeah. The Ghostwise. Yes.
That's
That's
I'm gonna make that. That's gonna be a new Ravenloft module. I'm gonna write.
I like it.
all right. 21 to hit for 23.
Ooh, that'll hit. That will hit. For how much? 23? Whoo!
Yeah.
It looks in your direction. Just like slobber sort of dripping from its mouth as it bars its teeth at you. Bars? Bears. 23?
It's like a bar.
It's a bar.
What's
It
with that
has
bar with
bears.
the scorpion tail?
All right. Let's see. That brings us
That bar don't
to-
look right.
That brings us to... You start to hear at this point barking and yipping from around the whole area on top of the clearing where the tents and the little huts are, but also deep to the south past the big tree. In the distance, you hear more yipping in response, kind of like a call response sort of thing. And that brings us to the gnolls that are on top here. Let's see. This one is going to move forward. 5. Kind of get on the corner here and take a shot with a longbow. Actually, does it see anybody is the question. Let me do this. Let me roll a perception
Yeah,
check
do
for
I
these
have any
guys.
cover?
You do have cover. You have a lot of cover. He holds an action. He cannot see a target. similarly, the one down here to the south is going to take a position tight up here and is going to roll for perception. Nope. Doesn't see anything. Ready as an action. Let's see. I'm just going to do one more for the rest of these guys just to see what they see. Nope. They do not see any targets yet, and they are essentially taking some covered defensive positions as they expect some sort of an attack coming. Theo, let's go to you.
The mage hand will drop the stick, and as it fades away, it's just going to flip off the monster. As that gets dropped,
Okay.
Theo is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 to get next to Rhunar.
Are you moving with stealth at all?
No,
Okay.
just in the cover.
He just stands up out of the bush.
Mm-hmm.
And the bush just disappears. Just poof, gone.
Okay.
And he's going to ready an action as his action that when this monster who clearly sees Rhunar, we'll say when he moves, he will be Eldritch blasted.
Okay.
If he moves towards us.
Okay.
If he moves away from us, that's fine.
Okay. I like it. So ready to action. Byron, you still appear to be concealed in the undergrowth.
So I'm gonna reach across my chest, pull my my backup dagger, one of my backup daggers.
Okay.
Never have too many knives.
No, you really can't.
What's with all the knives?
Especially this rogue. And I'm gonna. So this bush right in front of me. Right here. I'm just gonna kind of pull the leaves aside just a little bit, trying to stay stealthily still. And I'm gonna whip a dagger right at this guy if I can see him. Can I see this guy?
You can see him, but he's behind cover, so it's going to be a little bit harder than normal. But go ahead.
I'm going for
it. Does not hit. The dagger goes wide, and you hear it hit the undergrowth past him, and he just lets out a little yip.
All right, and then as a bonus action, I will take a step. I will take 2 steps back in here and attempt to hide.
Okay, roll a stealth check. As you bump into Tenoch. Tenoch's like, "This is my spot, dude."
He didn't see Tenoch, unfortunately.
I don't think
And-
Doug saw me either.
Realistically, I can occupy the same space as him because I'm small.
That is true. All right, you seem to be pretty
Right,
well
right.
hidden. You think
He
you're well
doesn't.
hidden. That brings us to the beast, which is going to move forward. So go ahead and roll your Eldritch Blasts, Theo.
Eldritch Blast!
The Eldritch Blast.
That hits.
14 for 6, and then a crit for 11.
Oh,
Nice. Second blast hits it right in the face, and it just rips off a bunch of flesh. So it's got like this big flap of furry flesh hanging off the side of its face. Nicely done.
Tootin', Eldritch shooting, good time.
All right, is it just 2 Eldritch Blasts from you?
It's just 2. I am
Okay.
level L8. I don't get more till level L11.
Got it. All right, the beast is going to move forward in your direction where the 2 of you are. 1. Come on. 2.
Is that?
Yep.
Can we turn off the suspense setting?
3, 4. It just kind of bursts through the underbrush, Rhunar, right in front of you. And as it does, the music changes.
Oh shit!
And it is... oh, shit. Things just got real, guys. It is going to take a bite at you first.
Takes a bite out of crime.
It's trying to. It's trying to do its
Apparently, weird
job.
crime.
Why is it biting Rhunar?
It is going to
then?
miss with a 9.
Miss it.
And then as it chomps at you and you kind of duck out of the way, you see its stinger come at you and try to poke you right in the neck.
Oh no, that's not good.
.14 is not going to hit either.
Misses. Yeah.
It misses with both attacks. All right. Brings us to Tenoch.
All right. First question. How much of the plateau am I able to see, or this rise? Am I able to see
Not much from
any
where
of
you
these
are.
campfires? No.
Not really. No, you're pretty deep in the bush, as it were.
Yeah. I'm gonna wish I had the jump spell.
That's a bonus action.
Yeah, I know. I would like to
Wait, do you
wishing
have
is
wish?
a bonus action.
Do you have the?
No.
That would be a
No, I
strange way to
don't.
use wish.
You know. I would like to. I'm gonna roll over on my back, so I'm facing up. I'm gonna pull out of my pack at my side a scroll and kind of unfurl it. You know, like when you're sleeping in your tent, but then you're like, I still have to check my fucking Instagram, and so you've got your phone right there. But I've got my scroll right here, and I'm gonna read Gust of Wind, and I want to cast Gust of Wind, kind of up. Here, I guess I don't have it as a toggleable thing, so I can't. I'm gonna hang on. So Gust of Wind, a line of strong wind 60 feet long and 10 feet wide blasts from me in a direction that I choose. Fuck it, I guess. Let's dance. Each creature that starts this turn in a line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you. So you'll be able to see my measurements, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm gonna I guess let's do this. Let's blow a line of wind like this way.
Okay.
Up and across this thing. So I suppose you know what I could do? I could do one of these. That's the rough direction of the gust of wind.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'll do. I'll read that scroll. Any creature in the line must move 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot. For every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to you. And then at the start of its turn, it has to make a strength save or be pushed.
At least somebody can use that damn thing.
1 foot.
1 foot.
Concentration up to wind minutes. So it's basically just a wind tunnel that erupts from your location, and it's pushing. Must succeed on a strength save at the beginning of their turn. And they're basically half movement as they're moving through it.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Sweet. All right. Brings us to Danvirius. He is going to step out of the forest here and move forward and take a shot at the beast. Danvirius. There we go. He's going to take 2 shots at it, actually.
Yeah.
Shot.
21 and a natural 1, so
Rhunar. He's got a longbow +1.
8 piercing. You don't know that.
What?
Neither of you guys know that, by the way.
We'll find out when we kill him and take his loot.
Correct, but you currently don't know that. All right. So he misses with the second shot, and that brings us to the top of the order with Rhunar.
Okay. I'm going to drop my bow next to me. And I can... That's a free action, right? And then, as part of my attack action, I'm going to attack it with my battle axe. Because I have one of those. Attack the creature in front of me.
Okay.
Just click on a couple things here. Okay. Two-handed.
How
Get that
many
D10.
weapons will a Rhunar
16?
use?
A 16 is going to hit.
Nice.
Okay. I'm going to expend one superior... Oh, wait. Would I know if this creature is large?
It is large, yes.
You would. It is large.
Technically large?
It is.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to... Well, I'm going to expend a superiority dice to try to trip him.
Okay.
Well, I guess I roll the dice and he has to do a strength save. Strength save.
Strength save. Got it.
Full hockey.
Okay, strength save. Hello. $20.
Yeah,
Dirty 20.
he beat it.
Ooh.
So that didn't work. Anyways, I'll use my extra attack to swing again.
Okay.
Ugh. 11.
That misses. Kind of lunges at you a little bit and ducks out of the way as you swing with your second attack. Anything else,
All right.
Rhunar?
No, that's it for now.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Theo, roll a d20 for me.
Never a good sign.
I'm sure a 1 is great.
Okay.
A 1. That's how many rocks show up?
I called for the eagles, not the rocks.
Damn it.
As Dan
Wrong
Virius
signal.
fires his second shot, which misses, a creature comes up behind him and attacks him.
Oh, Jesus. Is that a giant gnoll?
That looks like the beast.
Certainly not a small gnoll.
I just
That's
rolled
what
I just rolled a natural 20.
What?
And he's gonna take some massive damage.
We'll be getting his equipment sooner rather than later, boys. I didn't mean to put that hate out there, but here we are.
Dibs
Yet
on the
you
rogue
did.
stuff.
Wow. Can I have his accent?
Oh,
You can certainly try.
We need him. He's the sword in this fight.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Well,
come
he's
on,
a-
roll 20. Fucking A.
Come on, roll 20.
I need him to make a strength save.
So is this getting his arms pulled
Danverius.
off? Chewbacca.
Nope, he rolled a 4. So none of you see this, but what happens is this gnoll comes up behind him drives the glaive into his back. You hear that, Theo, and then he basically takes the glaive and throws Danvirius to the side into
Like he's shoveling dirt.
Yep, and he throws him off into the woods right here.
Oh, damn.
And then he's going to move forward 5, 10, 15, and use his second attack to swing the glaive at Theo.
Oh, that'll be awesome. That was kind of awesome. Did I just say I'm gonna be awesome? That was kind of awesome.
You did.
You did,
26
okay.
to hit for 10 slashing damage. And I
That
need
does hit
you
me.
to make a
He
strength
will-
save.
I will. He takes 20 points of cold damage for his trouble.
Okay.
Armor of Agathis.
Your armor just reaches out and like envelops him as his glaive. It like, kind of like crisps and frosts the handle of his glaive as he holds it, and it burns and frostbites his hands.
That's a 16.
You do not get thrown. And that is his turn. All right, so that brings us to the Gnolls. Let's see if I can make this happen here, because Roll20 is really messing with me right now. I mean, suspense is good and all.
Not that kind of
A
suspense.
little bit isn't bad.
So slow. I heard Roll20 is hiring programmers.
Yeah, they need it.
I mean, they
God,
should be.
man,
God,
Actually,
what is
no,
this?
I didn't hear that. They should be hiring programmers. That's what I meant to say. All right, so a couple of gnoll hunters run up behind this guy. 10, 15, 20, 25. And this one is going to attack you, Theo. With a spear. $11 will miss. And it has 2 attacks, so it's going to attack again. I rolled it 11 twice, so that is not going to work. There are 2 additional gnolls that surround Danvirius. And they are going to get him pinned up against this tree and start attacking him with spears. First one.
No, Danvirius.
The first one misses with a 6 as he ducks out of the way and it jabs into the tree trunk. And the second one comes at him and misses him as well as he bashes it off with his arm. The second gnoll is going to also attack with a spear 2 times. The first one is a natural 1. Wow. The second one
Wait.
is...
Is Danvirius Boromir and we're the hobbits?
Well, you definitely are a hobbit. Oh, an
They're going
18.
to take us to Isengard.
So he takes a hit with the spear on the last strike for 8 damage. And he takes it right in the gut. And he's pushed up against the tree. Pinned, if you will. That brings us to... let's see. These 2 guys are back in action now. And they are going to move forward with spears. Now seeing where you are in the woods, where the beast is attacking. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They rush forward and ready in action. Actually, you know what? They're going to throw some spears. First one throws a spear at Rhunar.
How much cover do we have?
Rhunar has 3/4 cover, so a 4 is not going to hit him. And the second one is a 16.
Nope,
I
misses.
think that misses. Okay, so they throw spears. And what else do we have here?
Does that guy in the wind
Alright.
tunnel have to do something?
He hasn't done anything yet, but he does have to make a strength check.
Yes, he does.
Versus what? 15?
DC 15.
Come on. 16.
That'll
So
make it.
So he doesn't get pushed.
Ooh.
That's all that means, right?
He does not get pushed, yeah.
Okay.
And that campfire probably has it has a 50% chance of being extinguished, perhaps.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for me. Above 50, it will be extinguished.
4.
4. It somehow manages to hang on this round. It will have to re-roll at the beginning of each of its turns. All right, so those gnolls moved forward, and let's see this one here. Why can't I click on anybody? All right, so he's gonna move around. 20. Okay. And this guy here is going to jump off this ledge into the woods here. And get about right there. All right, Theo.
Oh boy. Theo, as his bonus action, is going to level the blade kind of in like a back position. So he's having to do this to level the point of the blade at the hunter in front of him. And that familiar burst of blue arcane runic energy hexes the smaller one, which Theo will then proceed to attack.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit? I doubt it.
11 does not hit. But he is hexed.
Tenoch just got an
17 hits?
advantage.
17 will hit. Holy shit. 19 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still up, but you like cut off a limb. One of his arms just hits the ground and blood spurts out. He looks like you could push him over and he'd be dead.
Oh, I need him dead, and I got nothing to make him dead.
That was pretty good, though. That's a lot of damage.
I'm going to hold my ground back to back with Rhunar in the face of fucking monstrosities. And that's all I've got.
All right. Byron.
All right, Byron, having heard this crashing sound in the forest to his west,
And a growling and snarling.
and a bunch of noise, he's going to go 5, 10, 15. See this beast in front of him. Be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Draw his rapier and stab it.
Pete Lutenberger just resubscribed and also gave advantage to Tenoch.
Yep. I already have it written down.
Nice.
Advantage.
Thanks, Pete. You could give it to, your friendly DM. That's all right, though. They're going to need it. 17 to hit the beast. That will hit. For how much damage?
22 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And that's with your rapier. Got it.
Yep,
Yeah.
my rapier. Bonus action. I will fall back 5, 10 feet.
So disengage.
Wait, can I move that far? No, I hit him. So
No, you'd be at it. It is even moving at normal pace. It is difficult terrain, so you're at half speed. So
I used all my movement just to get to him. So
okay,
that's all I got.
okay, all right.
You can use your bonus action to dash, which is another movement action.
Oh,
Can.
DM Dave's got advantage. Hello, thanks, Pete.
Ah,
I appreciate it. I'm gonna
God
use it.
damn
I'm
it,
gonna use it
Pete.
right now.
Get out of here, Pete.
You know what?
Get out of here.
Here's my pledge as the DM. If you cheer me advantage, I will use it in the next action that I have as the DM. And it is the beast's action. So I am going to attack Rhunar with advantage with the tail stinger.
Oh no!
Mhm,
Oh no,
mhm,
Rhunar!
mhm,
Rhunar!
mhm.
God damn it.
23.
That's large.
Yeah, 12
Yeah,
piercing
that'll
damage,
hit.
and I need you to make a con save to see if you become poisoned.
Dave, you just got 2 more advantages.
Oh,
Who the-
shit. Pete Lutenberger.
Come on, no. All right,
Let's
7.
rage. Oh my god. God, maybe I'm gonna be eating my hat on that pledge real quick after I TPK.
Hey, well, I guess this is how you start a new game.
Yeah.
There's only one way to start a new game.
That's right.
It's to kill everybody.
New campaign. And hey, by the way, I already have an idea for the next campaign, so here we go.
On save. All right.
Yeah, please, a con save.
I already have 6
One
characters
advantage,
made.
3 of us. So
What?
you gave 1 more advantage to 3 of us.
I'll use my advantage if I can have one on this
Take it.
con save.
You still have one because I gave you one. And
Oh, you
used
gave me one
it
today.
so
Okay, I was wondering about that.
another 3.
Either way,
but-
use advantage.
I'm going to use my
Myself.
advantage from today on this. Okay, TC 14.
Nice, very smart. You
Ah.
you are not poisoned. But I do have a second attack that it's going to bite at you with advantage,
Okay.
Rhunar. So here we go.
Miss me with that.
Yep. So everyone has an extra advantage from Pete.
25, Peter, you rascal. 25 to hit for 17 piercing as it bites into your shoulder and neck. And kind of like tries to throw you around like a rag doll. Doesn't quite do it, but it tries to. That is the beast's turn. Let's move over to someone who hasn't made their presence known yet.
Tenoch?
No.
Tenoch.
Oh. I mean,
And
it was
Beast.
that's also Tenoch. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Comes a giant toad.
5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25.
It's the human captain of the Gnolls. Does he have a fucking eye patch?
Nope,
He
he's got a fucking
has
eye patch.
a fucking eye patch.
I don't have one of those
He
yet.
moves forward. Well, after this
Wait a
battle,
minute.
you might get one. We'll see.
Is that Solid Snake?
You
Fucking
had
snake.
more hair.
It's what is Snake? What's his name?
He almost looks
From,
like Solid
Split.
Snake.
What is it from
Metal Gear.
Pliskin.
No, I'm
Snake?
thinking
Solid
Escape from
Snake.
whatever.
York?
We'll get to it later. Tenoch, your turn.
That congressman.
No. Snake. Escape from LA.
oh, man.
Snake
Oh, yeah.
Pliskin.
Snake Plissken.
Pliskin, yeah. That's exactly what he looks like.
Yeah, he's like a
Well, it's
he's
not
like a
Matt Gage.
mashup of that of 2 snakes.
All right. Tenoch, what's the
Oh
action?
yeah, man. Oh yeah. I am. Oh man, I hate all of this.
I'm sorry.
I really do. I really do.
All I want is for you to have fun.
I know. Oh, I'm having fun. It doesn't mean I don't hate it. Um,
I hate this, but I'm having fun.
I'm having fun. Can I move my gust of wind?
You could
bonus action.
recast it, I think.
Bonus action, I can move my gust of wind. So bonus action, I am going to shift my gust of wind.
Okay.
and this may be quasi detrimental to some people. It may not be. To this direction. So there's my gust of wind bonus action. Actual action is going to be a 4th level catapult of an object into the beast, into the stinger scorpion guy.
Obviously, catapult is not a concentration spell. I'm not super familiar with it, but you use your bonus action
Correct.
to move the gust of wind, and then your action to cast catapult. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So I would like it to make a dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna give it a 2 in its dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And I will roll a number.
Is this against the
a
beast?
shit ton of against the scorpion tail dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So dex save.
But I'm giving it a 2.
Oh. Okay. It fails.
Yeah.
it fails.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah. I try to make things easy for everybody.
Thanks for the cheers, Pete
so you
Lutenberger, you old rascal.
When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the maximum weight loss and the damage is 1d8 for every spell level above 1st. So it will be 3 plus 4, so 7d8. 7d8 damage.
Is that
That'll
catapult?
do.
7
Yeah, it is.
d8.
Roll it. Roll it now.
I think that's suspense. It says it's rolling, but there's like a suspense
This is
happening.
the suspense feature that Roll20 programmers thought they'd build into the system.
Yeah, there we go.
26.
Not as
shit.
epic. Not as epic as the first time I used catapult, but still
Still
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
A lot of force, but
This attack dog is looking pretty rough. Anything else,
Yeah.
Tenoch?
Nope.
Okay. Brings us to Dan Virius, and he is going to, as he's fighting off these gnolls, he is going to sort of pull from his waist the dagger that he holds. He's kind of holding him off with his bow.
He has to make a strength saving throw or get moved 15
Oh,
feet.
okay. Well, he's going to do that first. How dare you?
It might help him.
yeah.
11. So what happens? He gets pushed.
That fails. He gets pushed 15 feet.
Okay.
Like away from me.
Okay. He gets pushed 15 feet away, and he is going to run. 5.
He's just gonna follow that momentum.
And he runs
Get the
around
hell
the
out.
other side of this tree and sees another gnoll, and he is going to stab it. And I have advantage.
Nice.
Uh, 20. I rolled a 21 and a 20. That's pretty good. Whoa.
Natural 20? No.
No. Wow, okay. That's 18 points of damage. That's huge. And then he is going to... I think he gets a second attack. Yeah, he sure does. He's going to stab him.
Shiv him like it's a prison yard.
16. Actually, I have my 2 advantages, so that's my both advantages gone. He hits him again and kills him.
Nice.
Nice. I helped out. I pushed him in the right direction.
All right.
You
So that's his
the amount of attacks.
turn. We are at the top of the round. Rhunar.
Okay. Beast. Attacking the beast with advantage because he's flanked.
Mm-hmm.
Two-handed battle axe. Here we go.
Yeah.
$24.
Yes, that will hit.
All right.
It like reels back as you carve into it, and it kind of staggers a little bit, and then kind of locks eyes with you. Just blood and mucus dripping from its mouth.
I'll use my extra attack to attack it again.
Okay.
Natural
That's
20.
it.
Describe for me how you kill this beast.
Bring down one slash, and then just in a full fluid motion, just like straight down on top of its head, into the crown of its head.
Nice. Yeah, you as your blade hits the skull, it actually cleaves through the skull of this thing, and its head just kind of splits open, exposing the brain, and it just kind of falls to the ground in front of you.
All right.
Do you eat the brain?
No. No, I don't.
That would be a bonus action.
It's just a bonus action.
Oh, fuck.
I can't move that far.
Damn it.
All
on.
right.
Pissing me off. Roll 20.
I'll hold here for now.
Okay. All right. I don't know why that's happening. There we go. All right, so that's the end of your turn. You hear Theo over your shoulder, this large gnoll. I mean, this gnoll is significantly larger than the others, and it barks out some sort of a command. And let's see here. Okay. You hear it bark out a command, and that it is going to move closer to where you are into the woods, Theo, and is going to swing at you with the glaive.
Like it does.
Like it does. That is going to be an 11 to hit. I believe that misses.
Yes.
And the second swing, you block the first one, and a 16. I think that misses too, doesn't it?
Just hits. That is exactly
Shit.
what I'm
All right. So 12 slashing damage
He takes 20 points of cold for his trouble.
for the effort.
Yep. However, the armor does dissipate at that point.
Okay. God, I love Armor of Agathis. That's such a good. Was it a total of 20, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect.
So he's taken a total of 40 cold damage so far.
Yes, he has. And he doesn't like it. Make a strength save for me, please.
Yeah, it's unexpected. You're in a jungle, in a swamp. I'm taking cold damage.
It's actually, you know what? It might actually feel nice if it wasn't damage, per se. He throws you with the glaive, so he punctures you with that second swing and tosses you out of the way. And you end up right here. That is his turn. That brings us to the rest of the Gnolls. They all move in on you, Theo.
These two.
Strength saves.
Yeah, well, yeah, these two that are
Actually, he's probably
in the line have
in
to
there. If he sees
have
that
to make
happening.
strength saves.
So we'll do these two first, since they have to make some saves. I can get that guy out of the way finally. Is Pete Luttenberger still throwing advantages at us?
Yeah,
All right.
through
strength
another
save.
advantage.
First one.
So you choose who that is.
All right, I'm gonna make this one a strength save with advantage. So I rolled a 9 and an 18. I think that saves.
That'll make it.
So that's one of my advantages. Did you say I have 2 of them?
You should have
So
2
this-
more.
Okay, so an 8 and a 15 saves, right?
15 is my save.
Yep. So both of them save, and they are going to move
They
forward.
still have to move double move.
Okay, so it
Because
will
it's
be
2 for 1.
Right. It's a twofer. Bear with me as I call the Roll20 programmers real quick.
It might make things faster.
For real. If they put you on hold for half an hour.
Hi, guys. No, that's not what I was trying to do. All right. I don't like these yellow lines. I got to do something different with those.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I can get rid of them if you want.
No. Keep them there. They're important. I just had to move them to the map layer so that they're not
Oh,
getting in my way. Still having some difficulty here, which is always fun. Nope, didn't click on that token. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Holy shit. Roll20. Seriously?
I've always wondered what the H stands for.
Hubert.
Hezekiah.
Hubert Humphrey.
Thank you.
Jesus Hubert Humphrey.
All right, so here's what's going to happen. These guys are going to attack Theo. Still waiting for one of those tokens to move into position.
Tenoch, another advantage.
Yes.
Did Rhunar get any more advantages?
That's 3 advantages to Tenoch.
Spear.
Are you serious?
All
Yeah.
right, so first shot at Theo is going to have advantage because he's flanked. I just can't get the token there. 12 is going to miss. Second attack is also going to be with advantage. Hi. An 18 is going to hit, I believe,
Hit.
for 10 piercing damage. So that's that guy. Wow, really? Okay, well, there is a gnoll right here that I can't, for whatever reason, can't move him there. He is going to attack you with advantage as well. 2 shots from the spear. A 15 and a 19. I think the 15 misses, right?
15 misses, 19 hits.
So 8 more piercing. And the last one is not going to have advantage. Normal roll. A 15 and a 15. So those miss, I believe.
Correct, they do.
Okay, so those are the ones that are on you. I still, for whatever reason, cannot click on any tokens. I'm going to do this. I'm going to exit the game. And I'm going to come back. Because that's what you do when you pay money for Roll20 stuff.
God.
Subscriptions. I'm getting salty, Roll20. Getting real salty.
Salty.
Granted,
And not
Roll20
like a
had
salty
nothing
caramel.
to do with the crash that we had earlier. So, in their defense, it's just about the suspense algorithm that
We're
they've
allowed to blame them.
built
Screw
into
it.
their.
Oh, you've been sucked. That's a really big gnoll.
Yeah, he's big. He's a big boy.
Wait, there's a cultist?
Where?
I don't know. It's just
In the initiative
cultists
order.
in the, there are cultists in the initiative order.
Is that
Don't-
eye patch?
You don't need to worry about that.
What do you mean I don't need to worry
Nothing
about
to
it?
worry
Remember that
about.
time we all died?
That's the thought. That's the gate.
Little poop came out just now.
I
It's
still
a good thing I
can't.
wore the brown pants.
I still can't click on.
I
any
always wear adult
token.
diapers.
Are you Are you in that weird layer with where you move the lines to?
No,
The map layer or whatever? No.
no, sure not.
I've done that. I've done that before.
All right, let's see what. Come on now. Roll 20. Work with me here. Hey, all right. So this guy already acted. These two fellers are gonna
These two
move
here?
up. Are gonna move up. Yep. So they're gonna have to make a strength save as they walk into the. Right? Isn't it when they move into it, or is it only when they start their turn?
Starts their turn.
Okay. So they're gonna move in, and they're going to attack Byron. Oh, dear, dear.
They see me?
They do.
They must now. Yes.
Yep. All right, so they are going to attack you with some spear attacks. First one. They're just normal rolls. I don't think I have any advantages. A 19 for 3 piercing.
That hits.
Oh. Whoops.
Wow, this is something else. Roll 20. Second attack from that one. A 20 for 10 piercing.
I'll use my oh goodness, is it fancy foot? No, uncanny dodge to bring that to 5.
Okay. And one more attack from that guy, I believe. He'll bite at you. Just a normal roll. Natural 1. He misses.
Nice.
And that will bring us to Theo.
Oh boy, I tell you, he's gotten something in here. As I apparently go immediately weirdly Russian. But as his action, Theo is going to take attack actions.
You have to
so-
make a strength saving throw or be pushed.
Yes. Ooh. Pushed.
That is a negative, so who's 15? So 1, 2, 3. That is 15.
Theo, you do have an advantage.
You got advantage now.
Yep.
No, that works out though.
Yeah, get away from that
that's-
giant fucking gnoll.
Mhm.
Bingo. Although,
It's the wind tunnel of love.
we'll try something. He's gonna move. So that's 5, 10, 15. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Got a whole. Good lord, hold on. 5.
Remember, that's also
10.
double. You
Yep. It's like
There you
basically
go.
like
Yep, there you
difficult
go.
terrain.
Get out of the way.
essentially.
15.
Oh.
Yep. There you go.
As opposed to all the other difficult terrain we've
Yep.
been in.
If you run a crosswise, you're fine. It's
Gotta
only
go-
when
gotta
you
go that
run it up it.
He's gonna get to there. As his bonus action, he'll point the blade at this new fucking gnoll and whip the hex over to him. And then attack that gnoll and burn one of the advantages.
Okay, so you're moving the hex from. You don't have to wait till they're dead. It's not like Hunter's Mark.
As a bonus action, can move it.
Got it. Okay.
Let me double check just to be sure now.
And which knoll are you moving to? The big boy, or the one in front of you, right between you and the one that's currently hexed?
Never mind. I can only make it if it's dead.
Got it.
So that screws up everything. Fuck it. Move up to the big boy then. Hit him with the Blade Bearer's Curse, which is my other hex option. Actually, no. Nope. Nope. All of that stuff I said, forget it. So I just realized I can do one thing.
Okay.
As a bonus action, no movement, bonus action, point blade at that fucking gnoll, and Theo teleports up to 30 feet and reappears back to back with fucking Rhunar Deg. Using
There we go.
relentless
I like
hex.
it.
There we go.
I like it. Another advantage
Theo, you
for
just got another
Theo.
advantage.
Oh my God, Pete. I love
I
it.
might need it. It's okay. So attack action. First
Glad to do.
attack on this motherfucker using an advantage.
Okay.
It's the one that text.
He is single-handedly paying for my kid's college. I'm just kidding. That's not how this works.
You don't-
I don't have a kid.
You don't
He's
have
not going
kids.
to college.
And what is 100 bits?
Yes.
So that's a crit for 28 points of damage.
You know what's funny
I
is
don't know what
Holy
time this is, but I think I remember this for the time.
It's 38.
Time
Is
thing.
no, yeah,
That's
28
a lot of
That's
yeah, that guy's dead.
is 10.
God damn.
38.
38
So,
damage.
and if I may have a moment of slightly poetic license, because my understanding is in most settings, including Greyhawk, gnolls are tainted by a demon lord of some variety, yes?
Yep, Yanguzu.
So, dude just gets chopped the fuck down, and as the blade comes up, it draws this blue spectral form out of its corpse, burning away this awful demonic corruption, leaving a purified but still a goddamn specter, conscripted to Theo's cause, bound by runic shackles, and looking ready to fucking murder something. Because turns out gnolls don't like being necessarily enthralled, and it's gonna look for payback. So there will now be a specter out here, which I think I have access to. Let's find out. 'Cause there's a lot of things for that. There it is. Let's see if I can bring it out.
All right. All right.
It won't let me toss it out, Dave. So when you have a chance and Roll20 cooperates, Spectre right there.
It's been so long since we've seen
I
your
know.
necromantic army. I'm so glad it's here
Wow,
now.
one's not
He's
an army. I have
bringing
spells
it
for
back.
that. But
More
I
like a
still have an
henchman.
attack.
It's in your
Yeah, it's a-
journal, and you can edit it. So I don't know why you're not able to, but I'll put it. Where do you want it?
Just on the corpse of that dude, because that's where it would be. It can't act yet.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of this corpse because I know that's gonna cause problems. Boop. In fact,
That
I'm
guy
gonna
was
get rid
dead?
of some of these corpses.
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy he just killed.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was the big guy.
No.
'Kay.
No, sir, it was not. All
Does
right,
that big
there
guy
you go.
have red face paint on?
It's blood on his fur. All right. Very nice.
And I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Ooh.
What?
Oh
Because
no!
I still have a second attack, which just the blade comes back up around and whips at this goddamn giant gnoll. I don't like him.
Okay. Yeah, he's not well liked, but he is the alpha.
And I'll use that other advantage now on base principle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As you should.
For another
Oh
crit for
my
19 points of
God.
damage.
Yeah, buddy.
Can't make this up.
19.
Can't make this up.
Wow.
This is
Points of
D&D,
damage.
ladies and gentlemen.
rolled two nat 20s in a row.
D&D.
That's crazy.
2 in a row.
Theo just laying the fuck
Okay.
about shit. And that's it. That's all I've got. But that was plenty.
That was a lot. I mean, that was good.
That was nice. All right, Byron.
All right, so I'm surrounded by gnolls now.
I'm not a gnoll, dude.
Well,
I got one on two sides. Two sides.
Oh,
and a
do you
little
have to-
and a little guy behind me.
You have to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
oof.
You get pushed 15
15
feet.
feet.
Is that the 15 feet? Or is this the 15 feet?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually perfect.
Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. It's perfect.
Don't attack that guy.
as the wind is blowing me, I'm gonna let it blow me further. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go 5-10 feet with it, allowing this guy to take an attack of opportunity on me.
Oh, so cavalier.
Which, if that's up to Dave, I suppose.
Say it again. Sorry. What'd you do?
So I'm letting the wind take me. So I'm here. I'm letting it. I'm just gonna, kind of raise my shoulders up and ride the wind another 10 feet further, allowing this guy to take an attack of opportunity on me.
You're gonna puff up like a squirrel, get some more
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm gonna let the cloak
surface area.
grab me. I'm gonna, and as I'm flying through the wind, I'm gonna.
He'll bite you as you go by.
Okay.
16 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
And as I'm flying through the air, I'm gonna let the momentum of the wind blowing me, allow my rapier to ride the wind, and I'm gonna bring it right into this guy as I'm flying across the sky,
Okay.
through the air, through the wind.
The one that's just to the southwest of you.
Yep.
Okay. That will hit.
17
Yes, sir. That will hit.
for 27.
Yeah, that kills
piercing.
him. Yeah, he's no longer standing.
As a bonus action, I will attempt to continue to ride the wind another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet
Okay.
by dashing.
You can
I have
probably
not-
you can
see?
probably get to right about here. Based
Okay.
on the fact that it does become difficult terrain.
Okay.
And you're still in the wind
I've,
tunnel.
I've allowed you to do what you
Love
do
it.
best: be further away from combat.
I'm into it.
Alright.
I'm so into it.
The cultist guy. 5, 15.
Fucking solid snake up in this bitch. Is that solid snake or is that big boss?
All
I
right,
can never
Tenoch.
tell.
Your turn, Tenoch.
Okay. I've got 2 gnolls there. Am I able to tell? Do those gnolls know that I'm there?
Ah.
Can those gnolls see me? Can I
which
tell?
which Knolls?
These 2 that are right here by the corpse of the big dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll. They see you.
Oh, okay.
You are the source of a massive wind tunnel that is blowing
I
through the
really am,
battlefield. They definitely see the source of it.
I am going to cast. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on this one here,
Okay.
which is some of this, and
Got
I'm
it.
going to use one of my advantages.
Smart.
Dave, you have 4 advantages right now.
Okay.
What? Do I have any?
We might have to
No.
rethink this advantage thing when Pete Ludenberger's in the chat. That son of a
Yeah, I'll
gun.
say.
I love it. Yes.
It's 100 for everyone.
Maybe
except
like
Pete,
a
who is
limit
500.
per in.
Well, here's the benefit of the way he gave it to me is like Dan Virius is coming up in the order. So,
Oh, I see.
Ah,
yeah.
And Dan, the man needs that shit.
He's smart. He knows
Never
what he's
mind then.
doing. He knows what he's doing. He's a
So
smart man, that
5
Pete Lutenberger.
So 5 cold damage to this guy.
Okay.
And
Is there a
his speed is reduced by 10.
do I get any sort of saving throw or no? It's a
Nope,
attack.
because it's an attack.
25
ranged
to
attack
hit.
roll to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. His
And
speed is reduced by 10. You said. Got it.
yep.
Till the start of your next turn. Got it.
I guess I'm going to use. I'm going to use half of my movement to stand up, I suppose. Finally,
Okay.
which sucks, and then use the remaining movement to move 5 feet.
Okay. That
right?
brings
Because that's
us-
about all I can do in
right.
difficult terrain as a halfling.
Correctamundo, my friend. That brings us to Dan Virius. He is going to move 5, 10, 15, 30. And he is going to take a couple shots with his bow with advantage because I've got 4 of them right now.
Yeah, heat in the house.
Oh. All right, Dan Virius. Let's do this, buddy. He's first going to shoot at the gnoll that you hit with the Ray of Frost. With advantage. 17 will hit for 10 piercing. And he'll fire a second shot. 14 hits for 13. So that's a total of 23. That gnoll, my friends, is now dead.
He's no more, you'd say?
He is no more.
Say no more.
Yep.
Or
All right.
more.
All right. So off camera, you don't see any of this happening.
Wait, what?
I see Rhunar having a great time.
No.
Wait, what's that guy doing in this fucking slave pit down there?
Probably sacrificing slaves to power his foul necromancy. I'm an expert on that.
We really should have done that. Hang on. That's not what I meant to say.
Come on. There we go. Yeah.
He's like killing villagers. Like, oh, these guys are here. We're going to kill those villagers.
All right.
That's a possibility.
Brings us to Rhunar at the top of the order. Actually, hold on. Something else happens here.
4 rocks enter the battlefield.
No.
They
They're
say the
wielding
heart of rock and
flails.
roll is still beating,
Please.
and it just showed up.
Please.
Stop it.
Please. That's what I want to happen.
I know you do. And they're all wielding flails with different
All right.
colored glowing
Which
skulls.
which of you has the lowest number of hit points? Danvirius has 72.
Like lowest total or lowest
No,
current?
current hit points. Is it Byron
Theo
with
has
39?
54.
I have 39 left.
Runar has 55.
Okay, so Byron.
Second lowest with a maximum hit points of 46.
Okay, so
I
let's
only have
see here.
47. So
60.
I load
Oh, no.
twice. I rolled twice super low.
Ah,
I think I got a natural 1 on one of my rolls.
that's fair.
And I have a con of 0.
So you hear the large gnoll alpha, and what happens, Byron, is this guy moves in and bites you.
You can go before me?
Yep, I sure can.
When he enters the cone, does he have to get?
He misses with an 8. No, it's when he starts his turn.
When he starts his turn.
So basically what's
Yeah.
happening is that these gnolls have been called to feed and they race forward. And this one is going to bite you as well. 21 for 3
That
piercing.
hits.
And this one is also going to move in. Right there. Ugh. Let's get rid of that dead guy. Okay. And he is going to bite you as well.
They have enough movement to get through that difficult terrain.
Yes, sir. 22 for 6 piercing. Now it's Runar's turn.
Okay, if I were to jump, would I be able to make any more distance, or is it too tangled back there to do that?
You could certainly try.
A fucking George of the Jungle for this shit.
Grab
Otherwise, what's
a vine and
otherwise
swing through
what's
it.
my movement. It's half movement in this terrain.
Until you get out of that difficult terrain, yes.
So anybody moving towards me is double difficult.
So I'll move
I
up
like
here.
that.
1, 2, 3. And
Yeah,
I'll attack
nobody's really going to get near
back.
you, Tenoch, at this point.
big bad guy.
That's what I like.
That's
I'm
how
the
you wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Which is strange because I really do like to punch things.
Well, you did punch. Well, you punched at the flail in the last episode or 2 episodes ago.
I did.
That's
I
pretty
didn't
good.
punch him very effectively. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't use my advantages against you, Byron. Oh, shit.
Hold
Go
on
ahead,
one
Rhunar.
second. I'm just coming up with a. All right. I will attack him with my axe.
Okay. That will hit.
Okay, I'll expend a superiority dice to make that a menacing attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow. 14.
Nope, he misses. For I have a 16
Okay. So
save
what does
DC.
that mean?
He is frightened
Okay.
of me,
Yes.
and so now he has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Against you.
And technically cannot move closer against all of them while the target of your fear is in sight.
Post that in the chat for me.
Hold on. There it is.
That's some dope shit.
That's pretty sweet. So 15 damage.
I'll take my extra attack.
You got it.
Forget that superiority dice. So it's for 8 slashing.
Okay.
And I will use my action surge to attack him 2 more times.
Okay.
Hell yeah, fuck this guy up.
Let me make
You
sure
tell him,
that's-
Steve Dave.
Thanks, Michael.
19 for 5 slashing.
Yes, sir. Just rallying this guy. As he looks at you with fear in his eyes, your battle axe slicing. You have 1 more attack, right?
Yep.
Let's have
Yeah,
it.
you do.
Ooh.
Not like that.
That last one misses. And you can see
Okay.
in his eyes, he's panicking, looking back and forth between you and the specter, and almost like he's looking for a way out.
So that's
Is that the end of your turn? Okay.
Yep.
That brings us to the Gnoll, and he is going to attempt to move away from you all. So you have attacks of opportunity if you would like.
Oh my, yes.
Does the
Go
Spectre
ahead
get one
and-
too?
Roll an attack.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So also, he doesn't
he's
move
dead.
if Theo hits him. Oh, well, so he also doesn't move if Theo hit him.
Tell me about how you kill him.
Oh, he just goes to back up, and Theo just... The blade has come back to rest at a guard, and Theo just lunges forward, blocks the glaive out of the line, and just skewers him with the greatsword.
Nice.
And then just steps back into position.
It's the Mitsurugi move from Soul Calibur.
All right, so he is taken
I
out
love
of
Soul
play.
Calibur.
That brings
Oh,
us
yeah.
to the Knolls. These 3 have to
Woo!
make strength checks here.
Yes, please.
First one on the left, upper left here. I don't know why that's happening. 7 fails. The one to the upper right. 16. I think that saves.
Saves.
Yeah, and the last one. A 10. So 2 of them fail.
Fails. Are there 4 that have to make it?
No.
The 3
yes,
around
there's
Byron?
There's one right here that has to do it.
Okay.
I'm not there yet, but we'll get there in a second. So he gets
No
pushed.
worries, no worries.
And this one gets pushed. All right. Okay, they are not in the turn order anymore, so thanks for that, roll 20. And then the other one is going to... is going to
you accidentally...
save.
You removed the wrong gnoll.
Nope, it just removed all of them because it's so slow. I probably clicked twice.
Oh.
Oh, I don't remember what they had. Probably a 20. They were above, or no, they were after.
They did have a. They were. It was 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've definitely done that.
Yeah, I hit delete too quick. I should know better, man. All right, so they are...
That one saved?
Yep, the last one rolled a
Okay.
19. He's actually going to move towards you, and he has 30 feet of movement, so 5, 10.
Remember, he has
15.
to move at 1/4
yep.
speed.
So he probably only gets right here. Nope, not there. Man. My next campaign
Go home,
will
roll
be
20,
in a
you're
different
drunk.
VTT for sure. All right, so he is going to attack you. He's going to bite you. Try to bite you.
All right.
Tenoch. Uh, 13. I believe that misses.
Misses.
And
Yes.
is going to then try to jab you with his spear. And a 9 is going to miss. So you're able to bob and weave out of the way as he attacks. These three are going to converge on Byron again as two of them get blown away. They will move in. And I think what we'll do is we'll finish up the gnoll attack here, and then we'll probably break for the night and have to finish this next week. A couple of bite attacks. Nobody has advantage, though.
Or will we?
Actually, I do have advantage. 12 misses. This one will be with advantage. I have 2 of them. Might as well use them. A 19 for 6 piercing.
That hits.
I'll use my last one, Pete. Thank you. 21 for 6 piercing. And a 12, I think, misses.
Yep.
Another 12. And the last bite from these 3. A 15. Misses. All right, so all those guys miss. And that is, with the exception of a little bit of movement here, kind of behind the scenes, out of range of the combat. That is the end of the Knolls. And guys, I think what we'll do there is we'll just stop for the night because there's still a little bit left to take care of. We'll see what happens next week.
Or will we?
I think we will.
Technical
Will we?
difficulties.
Well, remember what next week is, though.
What is next
What's
week?
next?
What is next week?
The week before Memorial Day.
Is it really already?
Yeah, today's the 19th. Next week be the 26th.
Holy shit. We're going to have to wait 2 weeks to find out what happens on this episode, on the next episode, the 2 episodes together, because we're taking next week off.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You know what? That works out really well because something else is going on. So
Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's a holiday
Nothing
weekend.
else is going on my end. I'm gonna sit at my computer and make this face.
I'm sorry, Michael. You know what?
It'll all work
We'll
out.
roll some dice. We'll roll a few dice just for the heck of it, and we'll have a cocktail next week. But I know I have 2 packed days, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure that having a game is going to be pretty tough. So we're gonna take a break next week on Beyond Saltmarsh. And Jesus, what a night, man! I'm with the
It's
technical
been a
difficulties
hell
and
of a
everything
night. I
else.
know.
Like my brain started out frazzled. Wow.
I'm gonna be honest though. Today really came back. Pete Lutenberg in the house. MVP
Pete.
#1. Pete Lutenberg.
get out of here.
Hell of a guy, Pete.
Get
Hell of
out
a
of
guy.
here.
We do.
That was
We
impressive.
have. There's a couple people in the giveaway too. So we do have we have the. God, I can't even fucking think. We have the. Sorry. What
The
do we have?
Withering of
Somebody help me out.
Grim Hollow.
No, the Withering of
Withering-
Rothsville. Here we go. I found the copy.
That was close.
The producer just handed me this copy here, and as it says here, we've got the the Withering of Rothsville by our friends at CZRPG, our sponsors, the folks who have partnered with us to be able to support the stream. We want to support them, so if anybody out there is interested in participating in the giveaway, all you have to do is type CZRPG. Kirk's going to show you how to do it. It's really
Do it
easy.
right now.
Yep, do it now. You'll be entered to win. We're gonna draw. We're gonna do it. Like
Up
this
with
is
the R before the P.
this is how it
My
works.
light went off.
Oh God, Pete, I'm sweating from all the advantages.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do laundry. Whew. Holy Moses, that was intense. Pete Lundberg is like the advantage angel that just floats around the battlefield and sprinkles little dust on people to see what happens.
Valkyrie of advantage, you might say.
Yeah, exactly. I would say that. Oh my God.
Hero.
Hero dice. Huh.
Or villain.
The Withering of Rothsville. We're giving one away. It's a download PDF version. It's pretty awesome. Everything you need to run a one-shot in the Domains of Dread. It ties in really nicely with the recent release of Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, which I'm really excited to crack the cover on that one. I actually won that in an online giveaway. I'm excited to. I like giveaways. We like giveaways. So, Pete and everybody else who's still here, despite the technical difficulties, besides Roll20 and their strange algorithm for suspenseful action, we are going to do the giveaway in, I don't know, Andy, do you want to do a countdown for like 5 seconds for us?
Sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Cardman2467 has won the giveaway. Cardman2467, if you're still here, let us know. And we will send you a whisper. Hey, there you are. I'm going to go ahead and whisper you in just a couple of minutes with the download link, and you get your own version of the Withering of Rothsville, and we hope you run it with your table and enjoy it. Guys,
Congratulations.
I'm
Hell yeah,
sweating
congrats.
bullets. I am literally sweating bullets here. I'm going to have to go take a
My
shower.
friend.
Holy
Damn.
Moses. Yeah.
Pete was wondering if there's the criteria for leading the raid somewhere.
For doing what?
For leading the raid.
There's no criteria, but Pete, if you have a raid you'd like to lead, tell us right now because we will raid within reason. We may veto you if it's really an interesting channel that we don't want to raid, but we trust your judgment. You've been
Yeah.
good to us. Pete
You
Lutenberger, should we not be trusting him, Chad?
I mean, we
I
should. but-
don't
Pete-
know.
okay, Pete,
I
look.
don't know.
First of all, Pete,
He gave you
There's-
advantage.
there's no promises, Pete. Not necessarily. It doesn't have to be D&D. I told Phoenix that we would probably raid him if he's on. Can somebody verify if Phoenix is on?
He is on.
He is on.
All right,
He is
Pete.
on
Look,
right now.
here's the deal, Pete. How do you feel about raiding Phoenix? If you want to veto it, you have veto power right now. Blippo, I think that means go
He
for it.
wants to go to. I think he means Blippo as in raid Blippo.
Who's Blippo? Somebody do a check. Somebody verify Blippo.
I got this.
Yep.
I
We're
can't have
open
that
to
many
it.
winners.
We're open. Yeah, I know. I'm scared to do anything on my computer at this point.
Blippo is currently playing Lost Love Project Zomboid.
I don't know. That sounds kind of cool.
They got 34 people watching right now.
All
He's
right,
the
let's do
gaming
it.
enthusiast, musician, artist, cat owner, and peace and love advocate.
He also,
I
Pete
love
also
it.
did just say,
Phoenix.
I
do
love it.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
He did say do Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're
Phoenix
doing
is
Phoenix.
another D&D game, so
Oh, he wants to go to Phoenix. Okay,
All right.
we're doing Phoenix.
All right, guys. Hey, we're gonna go to our end screen, but we are gonna go ahead and do the raid. I'm clicking it right now.
Join us
Thank you so
tomorrow
much.
for Midwinter Keening.
We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Peace.